There's more. Hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer, a screamer.
What is going on, entertainers? So today I'm coming to you guys with my Baddies South Season 2, Episode 2, a recap, y'all. So make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe. Y'all already know what the dip. So y'all already know the episode started off where it left off with, you know, Sway getting washed up in the sink like the chicken. She's whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. So Rock, you know, just keep washing her and everything like that. So they end up breaking it up, right? So Sway is already pissed because she just got washed up in the sink in front of everybody. But in the confessional, she feeling herself, y'all. She was just like, yeah, peaches talking shit, yeah. And this what 32 look like. So I don't give a fuck what a bitch gotta say, because this what 32 look like. So, you know, she loves to do the I was like, are you running out of words to say? But that's besides the point. So she was saying, she starts calling Rock pussy. So she's just like, you pussy, bruh. You pussy. You lucky I didn't, you know, break my nails off because y'all got me fucked up. But Rock, you pussy. You pussy. So she keep calling Rock pussy. My whole thing is, we get the first round of the fight. You did get snuck, Sway. Okay, we give you that. But you're the same one who said, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. So why weren't you ready? Ready, set, go. And the green light wasn't there. What happened? Like, you just wasn't ready. Like, don't be bad. So after that happens, she starts going off. She starts going back and forth with Rock. Rock, if you guys don't know Rock, she's not an arguer. So she's not like a quick-witted person. So I already know Sway. I was like, Sway gonna win with the words. She gonna get Rock some type of way, right? So they start going back and forth. And then Sway was just like, yeah, and that's why I was sitting on your nigga face about like 2 weeks ago. Yeah. So I'm just like, I didn't believe it at first. You know what it reminded me of? It reminded me when Evelyn told Tammy that when Tammy told Evelyn in the Basketball Wives Season 2 reunion, when she told her that she fucked Chad. Like, when this was Tammy at the reunion. She was just like, so I guess I didn't have to tell you that I fucked Chad. But you know damn well Tammy didn't fuck Chad. She just said that to kind of piss Evelyn off, because she know that's something that'll trigger Evelyn, because she was madly in love with Chad at the time. So I feel like Sway did that because she knows that's Rock's trigger. Because the moment Rock, she said that to Rock, you see Rock's whole emotion change. Like, okay, you trying to get clout though. You trying to get clout off of Blue. Like, okay, you viral. You viral. Like, Fabio. Like, you viral. Like, the folk. Like, fuck, like, yeah, like, so she was pissed. You saw it kind of trigger her, right? So she's calling her pussy, So Rock was just like, oh, you calling me pussy. So she put her hoodie on, she walked up to her, she said, what's up? So like, hit me, bruh, the fuck, hit me, bruh. Sister girl wasn't ready again, because Miss Rocketh rocked her jaw. She gooped and knocked her wig off. Her wig came loose. Okay, her wig came all the way off. I was just like, damn, Sway, that's so embarrassing. Like, whew, you got twice. And side note, is Slim black? Because people be saying she mixed, because she said the N-word a whole lot of times this episode, because she was in the confession, just like, yeah, like, somebody talk about my nigga, like, I'm gonna have to beat their ass. So, like, yeah. So she just kept saying the N-word. I'm just like, okay, like, anyways, so obviously we seen that, we know, like, we can see from the episode, Sway did her research on Rock, because to know that Blueface would trigger her a lot, and she kept saying, you keep getting embarrassed on social media by Blue, blah blah blah, like, she knows Rock like the back of her hand or whatever, right? So they end up separating them and stuff. Sway just starts throwing stuff around the house. Nellie's like, stop, Sway, come, Sway, what are you doing? We can't mess up this house, okay? Zeus paid a lot for this fucking Airbnb, okay? So she's telling them, like, hey, don't mess up the house, don't mess up the house, don't mess up the house, right? So then they separate them or whatever, and we even see a scene. Anne has Rock's cup, right? And Sway sees it. Sway tries to grab the cup. Let me tell you, if Sway ended up breaking that cup, Oh my God. Rock would have lost her shit. Like she went to haywire. Like that would have been really funny had she broken Rock's cup. Because I'm telling you, Rock would have turned into a whole demon. So of course, Sway's wig came loose or whatever. Because of that, so she was just like, okay, let me try to stun on y'all hoes. So she goes in the mirror or whatever. She was just like, the reason why I cut my hair and I could go bald is because a bitch could rock them both. The fuck? So she gets in the mirror. She show these stupid bitches. Stupid bitch named Rock. The fuck? So she starts putting on the sporting waves on her hair. She starts, putting on the wave gel. She probably slept with a wave cap on, just starting on the girls because she didn't want to be embarrassed to the fact that she needs her wig to look beautiful. And Rock says she's ugly in and out. I don't think Sway's ugly outside. Like, I don't think she's an ugly girl. I think Sway's actually pretty. The problem with Sway, one is her booty. It's very lumpy, very oatmeal. It's giving gloop, 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 gloop. Like, when you eat oatmeal, gloop, gloop, it's like lumpy. But besides that, she's not ugly to me at all. Like, she's actually really, really pretty. But on the inside, though, I think Sway is kind of fucked up on the inside, and she needs like therapy or something. Because something about her is just so off to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she got like a lot of demons type stuff. That's what I get from Sway or whatever, right? So Natalie's talking to like Rolly and them. She's just like, oh my God, like that shit crazy. Like a bitch, like if bitches want to run up, like I'm the type of LA bitch. When bitches run up, I said post up. Like the fuck? That's what I did on BGC4. Like that shit crazy. Like it's giving, oh, wow. Like she's just in shock. I'm just like, oh my God. Like, come on, Natalie. You know what you expected putting all these girls in here. And you know what you was doing freaking casting Rock to even begin with. So don't act like, you feel me, it's like you're just in complete shock or whatever, right? So Natalie goes and checks up on Rock. So Rock's hand is swollen already. So Natalie's just like, we're going to set some ground rules. As baddies, rule number 1. So that, before she could even say something, Rock's just like, oh my God, like I got a boo-boo. Like my hand's swollen too. Like that's crazy. Like I just want to call Blue. Like she's just really pissed because her hand's swollen from knocking Sway out her wig or whatever, right? The thing is, if I was Rock, I wouldn't trust Natalie because it's like, you could see that she's playing both sides. She's playing producer. This is why one day it's going to catch up to her. One of these girls finna sock her trachea for playing both sides and trying to be funny. Because I could see Sway was this close to getting mad at Natalie and knocking her shit. No lie. Like I could just see that happening. Like I really seen it happening. So after that happens or whatever, Natalie is waiting for Sarah. Mind you, when she's talking to Rock or whatever, she's just like, so we're not gonna fight anymore, okay? We're gonna calm down tonight. We're gonna all go to bed, okay? And we're just gonna relax. That's what we're gonna do, okay? Because I know us bad bitches, us baddies, we fight or whatever, but we get it done, okay? And I know you're not a scary bitch because I'm not a scary bitch either. Because I got this bitch Sarah. She's on the way to the house. And you know, bitches like Sarah, I eat up for dinner, okay? The fuck? And I run the fuck LA, bitch. Yeah, I'm not scared of that bitch. Mind you, Natalie's probably petrified inside because she's like, damn, what the hell Sarah is going to do? So we see the scene finally, Natalie versus Sarah. So she's sitting there. She's waiting for Natalie or whatever. I mean, Natalie's waiting for Sarah or whatever, right? So Persuasion, Rolly, and I think Bree was upstairs, like looking and seeing when Sarah's about to walk in or whatever, right? So this is going on, and Natalie's just waiting and stuff. She's waiting on Sarah. She's waiting on Sarah, and then she just starts going on. She was like, that fucking bitch Sarah wrote 99 chapters on me, like, 1,000 motherfucking years song on me, bitch. And she got me fucked up. Okay, 99 chapters on me, Jacob, my family, bitches got me fucked up. And if any of you, let me tell y'all bitches something. Any of you bitches talk about my husband, Jacob, okay? Because I could fuck slut, go to Dubai, okay? And get by in Dubai, come back, and Jacob's gonna stay with me right here in LA. The fuck? So she's just going off on the girls. And I'm like, this is giving me Justin's Cabaret, because you're going off on the girls or whatever as if they're like your sluts and your whores. Like, they don't want your man. Like, calm down, Natalie. Like, she was going a little too off on them, in my opinion. And so you're basically saying you and Jacob have an open relationship and you could dibble and dabble and twirl and dip and do what you want and he'll stay. That's what I got from that whole conversation. So meanwhile, while you're filming Baddies, it's okay for Jacob to play with the girls and the boys. That's what you're saying. Okay. We're gonna leave it at that, Natalie. We're gonna leave it at that, okay? Let me give her one for the one time.
Natalie, stop it!
Dad. Okay, so after that happens, Sarah finally comes in or whatever, right? We see her getting off the car. Sarah always looks bomb, like dressing wise. Like Sarah, she's up to par with that type of stuff. I like Sarah. I don't care what anybody says. Like, I like her. I don't know what it is. Something about her I find like endearing. I don't think she's racist. I'm sorry. Something about her I like. I'm sorry. I like her. So she gets out of the car or whatever. She walks up to the house. So Zeus security guard stops her. They're like, so the security guard like, oh. And mind you, Sarah pulls up with, remember Sarah's security guard from BGC 11, Calvin, I think that was his name. Apparently, I guess he retired because he got another security guard. Because I remember Calvin was a lot bigger and he had like dreads. So it's another dude who was her security guard that pulls up. So they stop her and the security guard at the house, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna have to check your bags. We're gonna have to check your bags and everything like that to see if you don't have any weapons and stuff like that." Pan to, we see Natalie in the house. She's just like, you better check her motherfucking Sarah's bags, okay? Check for guns, check for pepper spray, machetes, the 99 chapter book. Yeah, the fuck? That's what we're gonna do. So apparently Natalie was petrified. She thought that Sarah was gonna pull up with the Glock and boop, boop, bop, bop, bop. Like, Sarah was not gonna finna do that, girl. Like, it was never that deep. I think the only thing Sarah I think brought was like a taser, because it was something she put out of her purse or something and like gave to the security guard to put back in the car that she couldn't bring in with her. So she finally enters the house. So she comes in, hi, Miss Nunn. Hi, Natalie. Hi, Miss Nunn. So she sits down or whatever, and they start going back and forth. They start going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And Natalie was just like, before Sarah could even say something, she's just like, so, Zeus and them told me you wanted to come here, talk to me. What the fuck you got to say to me? Because you've been talking a whole lot of mother shit, Sarah, on the internet, okay? I'm sick of your Sarah, okay? What you want to talk about? What do you want to do? Okay, what are we doing here? What are we doing, okay? Because I could be in Dubai, okay? So she's just mad. So Sarah's pissed. Of course, they start going back and forth. They start going back and forth or whatever. And Natalie does her infamous move. She picks, because I think she did this to Red. She like throws a drink and tries to like do a quick punch. She did a quick punch, missed. Okay, she missed and didn't hit Sarah. So Sarah ends up falling to the floor, starts kicking like Rima did. No, starts kicking like Ashley BGC9 did when Megan flipped the thing on her. It was just like, get away from me. She did one of those on the floor. So she's kicking like a roach. She boop, 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 boop. She's kicking like a roach or whatever. And this is my whole thing with Sarah and Natalie, right? I feel like Sarah actually genuinely cared about Natalie, because a lot of people, I followed this whole thing, Baddies ATL, when they were feuding on my old channel before YouTube wanted to be a whole. Yeah, so I did the whole breakdown and whatever and stuff like that. Sarah was actually a really good friend to Natalie. They've been friends for years. It's not like they met before Baddies or anything. They met like pre-BGC, like they knew each other, like type stuff. Like they really did know each other like that. So y'all know Natalie. She can't be a friend to somebody. And I think Sarah's the type of person, she really be thinking when somebody fuck with her, they really fuck with her. Like she does. It takes her probably a little bit of time to see that somebody's not genuine. So I think that's where it started. It hurt her, and that's why her and Natalie ended up falling out. And that's why she kind of raged and did all that exposing thing, because she like, damn. Because basically Natalie tried to get someone last season. She tried to get all the girls against Sarah last season, basically. And I think Sarah kind of found out. That was like the big premise of it too. Plus, Natalie was just being fake towards her, right? So they start going back and forth and stuff like that. And then Natalie's just like, Sarah, you're fucking crazy. Do you need medication? You're crazy. Because your nigga text Mike, DM me, okay, about you telling me you're crazy. So then Sarah's just like, my dude DM'd you? Who's my dude? You don't even know my dude. Who's my dude, Natalie? Who's my dude, Natalie? Natalie, we caught you lying, okay? Second time strike. We caught you lying.
Natalie, stop it!
Like, we caught you lying. So I'm just like, you're not slick. And thank you, Sarah, for not saying nigga. That's why I don't think Sarah racist, because, like, I'm not saying she's not racist just because she don't say the N-word. I just don't think that's in her heart. She didn't say, because she could have easily retracted back and be like, you don't even know my nigga. She was just like, you don't know my dude. So I was just like, Sarah is a respectful girl. I'm telling you, I like Sarah. I really do. So after that happens or whatever, they finally calm down after round 2 because Natalie tries to attack her again, like those little weak punches on the floor. It's just, it was a mess. So they finally calm down. Natalie calms down. Sarah calms down. Sarah starts getting emotional. She's just like, it's just like, we were really good friends. And you just like turned against me, and like, I didn't think we were gonna get here, Natalie. And it's just like, I don't know. So we saw a glimmer of Natalie getting a little bit emotional, to be honest, because we saw that crack. Okay, we saw that little crack of Natalie about to cry and get emotional with her, but she was just like, I still run LA. We saw the flashbacks running through Natalie's mind of the Dubai trips, of, you know, the Dubai man, of all the things, all the flashbacks just going through her head. She's just like, you know, like you seen it, but of course she couldn't let nobody see her vulnerable at all, right? So they start going back and forth again or whatever. That's when she tries to attack her again for like the 3rd time. But Sarah already knew to get up. Sarah's just like, you are a whore. You little slut. You're sucking in that Jeep out there. Yeah, you are. You are. You're a whore. And you suck and go back to Jacob. You do. You do. So they just start going back and forth. They start going back and forth or whatever, which I do believe we seen on the first recap. We saw Natalie bouncing those Big Debbie cakes on whoever that was. So we know Natalie be dipping it and doing it and going back to Jacob. He'd be like, Jakey poo. It's been known, like, there was a whole thing about it, a whole controversy about it. So I'm not too surprised that Sarah talked about that, because I think it's true. Sarah ends up leaving or whatever, right? So walks out of the house and stuff, and Natalie goes to the door. She was just like, let me walk her out. I thought we're in Atlanta. Where's the Southern hospitality? We're not in LA. So she's pissed or whatever because she wants to walk out Sarah and stuff like that. So that ends, and then we see Natalie go back upstairs. She's just like, Eddie, you bitch is talking about my man. It's over with. So she ends up going into her room. We know Natalie, before she went to bed, she rubbed Bengay all up on her body because Natalie's getting old. So, you know, she rubbed all that Bengay all over her body. She put an icy hot on her neck. She's like, this fucking bitch Sarah. Like, you know what I'm saying? We know that night Bengay and icy hot was in use. So that ended up that scene. So next scene we see we see Rock, Slim, and Rolly talking or whatever, catching up or whatever. And they start talking about how they feel like Sway has been hating on Rock before they even start filming. This is why I feel like they should have started filming when they even started doing like the pre-casting stuff, because then we could kind of see why, the built up to why Rock hit her, because it looked like Rock just spazzed on her, but she probably felt that she was shading her the whole time before they started, you know, actually filming, because they did the cast picture, stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, before they entered the house. So it kind of makes sense now or whatever, right? So Rock, though, and I do feel like Sway is jealous of Rock. I feel like she's jealous of her youthfulness. Sway, you could tell, is the type of girl, she's trying to keep up with the Joneses. She's trying to keep that youthful vibe, even though she's like in her 30s. So yeah. And Rock doesn't think that Blueface, that Sway sat on Blueface's face, which I don't think she did, like I said. But Rock, don't act like other girls don't be sitting on Blueface's face too, okay? Maybe you can understand the T. Like, come on, Rock. Like, it might not be Sway, but it's 15,000 other blue girls, okay? So after that happens, So, Rock, the reason why Rock says she doesn't believe Sway sat on her, she was just like, did you see her beauty? Like, really, like, look at her beauty. Like, the fuck, like, that shit is beauty, dude. Like, that's silicone. Like, Blue don't want silicone. Like, ew. Like, she didn't think that that Blue would like her booty, which I don't think he would either. That doesn't seem like his type. That's why I don't believe it at all, right? So Natalie and Jayla and Bree talk, and they basically are freaking coaching Bree on what to do and why she should fight Ann. And I'm like, if Bree isn't hammering enough to want to fight Ann, why even waste her time? Like, why even waste her time? Because it seemed like she was scared of Ann. Like, she didn't want the pressure from her. So I'm just like, just leave the girl alone. She don't want to fight. We get to know Bree's story. She was just like, I was sex trafficked, you know, like, I've been through a lot. Like, bitches got me fucked up. Like, now it's just like, what size shoe do you wear? 7 in LA? Okay, I got you. So she's basically prepping her because she finna boop bop bop and before they get on the bus. So last scene we see, y'all, we see Sway just sitting there resting her head because, you know, she had knots aplenty from Rocketh, from getting knocked up in the head from Rock. So she's resting her head. She probably borrowed the same Bengay that Natalie used that night too. So she's resting her head or whatever. She's smoking her hookah. Ann comes along. She's just like, hi, sister. How you doing? You're good? Not gonna lie, sis, you got your ass beat. You did. I'm just saying. And then so it's just like, but she snuck me though, the fuck, bitch. So then she's just like, well, the second round, she didn't really sneak you. That was a head up. But you still ran up. But did you think of, you know, like connecting? Ann is shady as fuck. I'm telling you, I could have sworn she said that. Correct me if I'm wrong. I caught that. She said you didn't think to connect, like basically your hits connecting or something to that effect. So she started, you know, enough with the pitter patter and the nice talk. She was just like, so I'm gonna stop with the fake talk. The other day, well, yesterday, I heard you talking to Bree, prepping her to fight me, and y'all bitches don't want no smoke, okay? So if I were you, be safe and be careful, okay? Because it's a dangerous, treacherous road out here in my room, okay? Next to the bunk bed. Yeah, bitch. So she's basically warning Sway. I'm just like, whoa, Ann is giving, you know, I'm not a newbie. You're not going to step all over me, okay? So I was like, okay. Props up to your mama. Like, what? I was thoroughly impressed because it's like, usually with some of these new people on these zoo shows, they be kind of scared to kind of go in. So the fact that she went in with that energy, that does show that she's not like scary or whatever. So Sway to me was a little bit too calm. If somebody's coming at you with that energy, at least get up, girl, and sit down at least like this and talk to the girl. You over here sleeping. You feel me? Like you waiting on you waiting on the next train or something. She over there, she's sleeping. She knocked out sleep. So Ann just keeps going in on her. She was just like, you want no pressure or whatever, okay? So she's just like, but you coming at me like that for what? Like, I was just telling her, and she told you that she wanted to fight you. So what the fuck you coming at me like that for? The fuck? So she's just pissed or whatever. So next thing we know, Ann just throws a pillow. Throw a pillow. Remember, throw a pillow in. Throw a pillow in. Like, she threw the pillow. And remember when Donna fought Sky, when she was just like, throw a pillow in. And then Sky threw the pillow at Donna from Black Ink Crew. If y'all know, y'all know. She threw a pillow in. So she threw a pillow at Ann. And next thing you know, Ann hopped on Sway. Ann threw the pillow on Sway. So Ann threw the pillow on Sway and hopped up on Sway and started boop, boop, boop. To me, that wasn't a sneak. That was a fair opportunity. That girl is coming at you with a lot of negative energy, girl. You need to read the room, read the sources, and know that you're going to get beatboxed in your face. So, yeah. Let me know what y'all think about this episode, y'all. I think it's really, really good. I like that this episode had multiple scenes. Props up to them, because I was scared for a moment that the whole episode was just going to be Rock and Sway versus Natalie and Sarah. So thank God that there wasn't, you feel me, just 2 long scenes. So entertainers, leave your comments down below, and we are out, babies.
Ain't no personal thing.